Hi, welcome back to ODE YouTube channel. My name is Paulo and I'm here again for another video. Today I'm going to show you, although we are almost in the end of February, the pens that I got in January. I think these videos are fun and they are also useful for me when I want to go back and see which pens I got and when. This is the way to go. In the last couple of years this was a mess, but now this year I want to get this all done and to be sure of what I have and when I got it. So last month, so in January, I got 4 pens and I'm going to show them to you. The first one was a Lamy pen, and it was not this one. Sorry, it was a Lamy pen, and this pen, let me bring the light closer. This pen is the Lamy Safari Steel Black, and this Lamy Safari Steel Black is a Lamy Safari which is black with this matte finish and a black clip and black nib, and this pen has a slight bluish, almost purplish undertone to it. It's black, but you can see there is a special hint of color. It's not that visible, but it's there. I thought it was fun because I like the Lamy Safari pens that are with matte finish and they have black trim and black nib. So this Lamy Steel Black is very similar to the previously existent Lamy Charcoal Black, and the charcoal is the same pen. This one looks longer because it still has that cardboard ring there because it was never used. So this one is a similar pen. It may be a little shinier because I've used it a little bit, so I think the use that I gave it polished it, not because it's really more shiny. It's my fault, I used it. And you can see it has a warmer tone to it. It looks like bluish, purplish, so this is different shade. And the other pen is the Lamy Safari All Black. The same thing, all black nib, but you can see that I would say this black, if we put this way, I would say this one, the charcoal or umbra, which is also called, is a black, is a warm black. This is a black, and this is kind of a bluish, a cold black. That's how they look. They are very difficult to distinguish, and you may say this is quite stupid to buy one of each, because if you use just one of them without the other one for comparison, it's very hard to say which is which. I thought this was interesting and I decided to have them all. So this is the Lamy Safari Steel Black. The other pen that I got, it's not really one pen, it's 2 pens, and where is the other one? It is here. It was on the side and I didn't find it. So the other pen is actually, the other 2 pens is actually the same pen, the same model, and they are the Moonman B25. I bought it in green, I bought it in orange. It is also available in blue, black and red, if I'm not mistaken. So it is an interesting pen, which really is a copy of the Parker 25. You can see this one has ink. I will make a review very soon. It is an interesting pen. This comes with a converter, which is a nice thing. It is a pen with a very strange design because the end goes like that, but when you post it, you can understand why the design is like that, and it's quite well made. And so this is the B25 by Moonman, but I have here the Parker 25, the, let's call it the real Parker, and this one has an ace of spades there, this one has the Parker logo, but it is kind of the same pen, except I would say for the style of the nib, and the color is not exactly the same, but they are very similar. They are really similar. The concept is the same, but the nib is different. That's the major difference between them. This nib wraps around this feed, that nib is narrower and it's more like a spear shape. And the interesting part is that that nib is the same shape as the Parker, as the nib on the Parker Jotter. If you cover it until here, you'll see it is the same nib. So it is an interesting pen. I think it is interesting for Moonman to release pens that are no longer made for many years, because this is a chance of us getting a new pen for a nice amount of money. I just wondering if Moonman will release a Moonman B25 like this Parker 25, which is the matte black version, which is also very nice and stylish. And I wonder if these will be released or if they will just stay with the steel versions of it, the brushed steel versions. I think these pens are interesting, that's why I bought it, and because I wanted to make comparison with the Parker 25. I already made a review of the Parker 25. I want to make a review of the Moonman B25, and then I will make a comparison, a versus video comparing the Parker 25 with the Moonman B25. So this is it for these two pens, and the last pen that I got is this one. This is the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini in black gold trim. It is an interesting pen, a very interesting pen, very small as you may see, but it really looks like a Sailor pen. The thing about this pen is that I don't really like the Pro Gear shape. I prefer the 1911 shape, which is that cigar shape, but in this model I like it. So I think it's fun. It comes without a converter. It could come, it's not, it would come with a converter, it's not that inexpensive, but it doesn't. But it is a very interesting pen. I have to say that this pen didn't write as I wish. It was scratchy. It was a very bad nib in my opinion, the finish of the nib. I just worked on it a little bit, just a little bit, and it got very good now. So now it's, I would say, now it writes as how I expected it to write. I own several Sailor pens, so I know how their nibs feel, and one thing is the feedback, another thing is scratchiness, and this nib was not good, but it's now regular, normal, or whatever. Just for comparison, I already bought these two pens. I also bought these two pens, but they will appear on the video of pens from February because they arrived in February. These pens are two Jinhao 82 Mini, which is a pen that is inspired by this, and you can see it's very similar, and they are very nice pens. I think this is a very interesting pen. I like it, I enjoy it. It's very similar in all the concept. They are almost the same pen. Different materials, different nibs, very different prices. However, the fun thing is that this Jinhao didn't write well also, so it was very scratchy also, just as this one. I didn't try these yet, so I cannot tell. Just for another comparison, I have here the Kaweco Sport. This is the Kaweco Collection Smooth Sage, and you can see the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Mini is a very similar pen in regarding the size. The only thing is, because these are two different pens, I would say Kaweco is a pocket pen. I wouldn't really say this is a pocket pen. It's like more a mini pen. I'll make a video about this soon to explain my views. The difference is the size of the cap, obviously. Then this one has a clip, the other one doesn't, but it's an optional for the Kaweco. Both are cartridge converter pens, and when they are in full size, both posted, they are of the same size approximately. I think the Sailor is just a tiny bit bigger. Of course, the nib material is not the same, but there are also Kaweco pens with gold nibs, so you could, if you want, you can build a parallel pen to this one, like a similar one in Kaweco, and I would say they are very similar in their construction, they are not just that similar in their philosophy, because I think one is really a pocket pen, the other one is in between of a pocket pen and a mini pen. But these are just my opinions. So these were the pens that I received during the month of January. Soon as we enter the month of March, I will make a video of the pens for February, and in February I think I already have more pens than in January, and I also have some more stuff on the mail, and I think some will not arrive in February. So that's it. 4 pens in January, and I will show you soon some more videos about these and other pens. So I hope you enjoyed these. Take a look at them. I'll leave links in the description, and I'll be back soon for more videos. Bye.